Stanley Cieuhanski, I was a mechanic for 40 years, semi-retired from Richmond, California, San Pablo, Berkeley area. Moved up here in '92, did some part-time mechanical work, raised my son and daughter. I was a single dad, so I raised my son and daughter here at this home. And this was my place of retirement. This was my ending comfort zone. You know, there's so many memories of good times here because I raised my children here. But I would say the best memories came when it actually snowed on this street. About every 6 or 7 years it snowed, and we had the enjoyment of having snow on our trees and on our yard, and we actually built snowmen here, and and then we were able to a couple months later go to Lake Oroville and water ski. So I mean, it had that difference of temperature climate changes that you can. Hot? Is it hot? Yes. And did my shade trees disappear? Yes. No more shade trees. But each of these stones that are around here, they were got from trips to the river that my children and my daughter and son made with our van that's in the back. So we were thinking about building a stone house. We just didn't collect enough yet. It would probably be a good little town again. You know, they've got the high school. If they keep the high school going, they've got the elementary school. So now they just need to put houses and get people to come back and live. And I think that's the biggest deterrent, is how they're going to get houses built fast enough. You know. Insurance companies and folks involved in all of that should actually think about being able to get enough manpower up here to build people who want to build their homes. You know, I was fortunate. I got in on the bottom at the very beginning. I got somebody to go forward, and it is what it is today. Thank the Lord. But I'm sure most people are having difficulties being able to do anything. My choice was pretty relevant. It's all financial. Plus, drive around. I mean, go 100 miles this way, I end up back in the Bay Area. Go 100 miles that way, I end up in Redding. North, south, east, or west. There's just people everywhere now. So I had to live somewhere, and this is like living in a camping zone now. You know, I've been going to a state park and living in a camping zone where they're putting in pads for people to camp. I don't really want to go into the big cities. I did my time in there, and I'm used to this slower pace, despite all the young graduating classes, including my son and daughter. Right? Yeah. So that's why I chose to rebuild, because I have that help and that assistance. I don't mind living like this. It's all going to be good. So, you know, I just hope other people can get in line and get things going. But it seems as though the town and everyone is working toward, if you're committed to move back in, then the town, I think, and the people, the PID and all the resources are standing there waiting, you know, to assist, if not help you get back to where you want to get. I had my van. I took my van out of here, and along the way, there were mainly older folks, wheelchairs, just mobility problems that were standing in the streets, and and more chaotic than I was, trying to just absorb it all, and really had no sense of direction, just like I did. So, you know, I picked up the folks that I could pick up, and I loaded my van up, and I don't know, there was maybe 20 of us in it, and we proceeded down the hill. And I stopped by the Feather River Hospital and tried to direct some traffic to go down the upside of Skyway, because they weren't filtering down the upside yet. The mentality of the people fleeing was that they're sending help up the road. You know, well, there was no help to send up the road that could do anything other than try to get the people out of here. So, so I took some time, and I got some people going down the upside of Skyway, and it was pretty amazing that it was rather calm. The traffic was rather calm. The people were rather calm. There weren't that I noticed or were not rude. They were all trying to formulate an opinion and go down, you know. So so I was impressed with the occupants of this town and surrounding towns, 𝐬𝐴 and the massive amount of people that were trying and succeeded to getting out. A town this size in a massive situation that it was, that's fairly remarkable. That has something to say about your neighbors and the people that lived here, how when it came push to shove, they said, let's all get out of here together. Let's, you know, here, you're having trouble, get in here. You know, and that's what I seen, and that's you know, kind of what I did too. Is I seen motorist after motorist filling their cars with people from trailer parks. You know, older people from trailer parks walking out to the street because they had, you know, didn't know who was coming to get them, didn't know how they was getting anywhere, but there were people stopping, filling up their cars, and making it work. So I don't believe, I'm fortunate I didn't have a very big challenge. My challenge was funneled down to the financing that I had. And so fortunately, my insurance company did well, and they worked with me and my builder to make this come back and come alive. So as far as being challenged, I think my hardest part of the challenge is the memories of what was here, what's going to be here. You know, I don't have kids to raise here now, so this house is grandkids wise. So so that's the biggest challenge, is trying to get back that sense of security of home. But there are plenty of there are schools, there are stores, there's an infrastructure. If you're looking to start something new, get off the ground, come to Paradise, come to the surrounding areas, and build and see what your future can make this town. The town was built on dreams of those in the past, and it can be built on dreams of those in the future. But people are what make the town, and I welcome anybody who wants to come into my neighborhood. So think about it. Rebuild, come up, build your new home, build a vacation home. The property's right. You know, it's a better time to invest your money that you make in the big cities. So I'm looking forward to greeting you.